besides being two of the best wrestlers ever to compete in the WWE. Stone Cold and The Undertaker are two successful men who have amassed huge fortunes. But have you ever wondered who has the most luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a heated battle between Stone Cold and The Undertaker. Luxury shopping. The two wrestling stars don't skimp when it comes to shopping, but which one has the most exaggerated spending sprees? One of the items The Undertaker can't do without are luxury watches, such as his G-Shock Mudmaster GWG 1000-101, a highly resistant analog digital model, ideal for use in more extreme areas, as it has a dust dash, mud and vibration-proof structure. And to give you an idea of the price, this versatile watch may have cost the former wrestler just over $1,000. In order to always look his best, another item he can't do without is good shoes. In a video for the Complex channel, the star showed some sneakers he already has in his collection, such as Chuck Taylor All-Star High $65, Nike LeBron James 14 GS The Undertaker for $140, and a $500 Puma Clyde Undertaker. In addition to these, he also took advantage of the interview to buy some more shoes, such as Salih Bembury Crocs Polex Clog for $85, Concepts Nike SB Dunk Orange Lobster valued at $120, Hoka Anna Kappa Low GTX for $170, and even a Hoka Anna Kappa Mid GTX for $185. With all this, we can tell that the former wrestler doesn't skimp when it comes to shopping. Meanwhile, Stone Cold also invests his money in shoes. In an interview with Complex, the former wrestler showed off some of the sneakers he's already owned. Nike Shox NZ $100, Magnum Stealth Force 8.0 boot $100, Brooks Glycerin 20 $160. And when the star was interviewed in a store, he took the opportunity to take a few more home, among them Air Jordan 13 Del Sol $280, Air Jordan 5 Racer Blue $320, Air Jordan 3 Fire Red $320, and a Nike Zoom Kobe 5 Protro X Undefeated for $820, totaling $1,883 spent on shopping. To always be well-dressed and stylish, Steve Austin also spends a lot of money on watches, such as his Shin U1 SDR, which measures 44 mm and is made from submarine steel, which gives it greater resistance in extreme conditions of use, with an average price of $3,500. Another watch he has owned is an elegant Omega Seamaster 300M chronograph made of stainless steel, which, depending on the specifications, can cost as much as $8,600. And because they spend their fortunes in very similar ways, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Most expensive property. When it comes to good places to live, both athletes invest a lot of money. But who has the most luxurious property? Starting with The Undertaker. One of his former residences, for example, has just over 6,100 square feet of living space and is located in Hacienda Ridge, in the city of Austin. Originally built in 2007, the rustic-style house has stone walls and beautiful wooden floors, as well as spacious rooms that offer more comfort to the residents. Among the main spaces in this charming refuge where The Undertaker lived are a living room with a stone fireplace, well lit by natural light, a cozy family area with a TV, and a library with wood paneling and bookshelves. The kitchen has a large island in the center, high-quality white cabinets and modern appliances to help prepare everyday meals, as well as a dining area for up to 6 people. The residence also has 4 cozy bedrooms, some set up to receive guests, as well as 5 luxurious bathrooms with distinctive decorations. Moving on to the master suite, you can see that it offered all the comforts the former wrestler needed, such as an exquisite bathroom with a dressing table and a relaxing bathtub. There is also a balcony on the second floor with seating areas and a built-in barbecue, as well as a games room with a wooden table and a bar for parties. Outside, the house is located on a 43,400 square foot plot and has lots of native landscaping, which creates a pleasant atmosphere, not forgetting that there is also a beautiful swimming pool to enjoy and contemplate the views. This residence definitely had everything The Undertaker required. And although no one knows how much the former wrestler bought or sold the property for, in his last listing before it was sold, the asking price was $3.6 million. Steve Austin, on the other hand, already owned a property in the Marina del Rey area, in the U.S. state of California. Built in 1953, the design house has elegant decor and more than 2,700 square feet of living space. Among the property's main spaces are an open layout living room and an 8-person dining area with a glass table, which integrates the custom kitchen with stainless steel appliances and a countertop with seating for casual meals. There is also a family room next to the kitchen that appears to be quite cozy, where there is a TV and a modern fireplace, as well as other living spaces to gather in daily. The house has a total of 4 bedrooms, including the spacious master suite, with doors opening onto the garden and a lovely bathroom with a solid surface soaking tub. In addition to this, the property also has 2 other updated bathrooms with electric mirrors, and while Steve Austin lived there, he also improvised a gym to train without leaving the house. Outside, the property is situated on an 8,000 square foot lot, which has very green lawns, a landscaped garden, a leisure area with a swimming pool, and plenty of seating areas for entertaining or relaxing outdoors, where the former wrestler has already shared a video of his dog swimming. According to some sources, Steve Austin bought the main property in 2007 for the trifle of $2 million, and in 2017, he acquired a property next door for another $1.49 million. In 2021, he sold the complex for $3.395 million, although other sources report that he only disposed of one of the properties. And because he owns a more expensive property, Stone Cold wins this round. Point for him. Vehicles. The 2 WWE legends love to enjoy beautiful vehicles on a daily basis, but who has the most expensive cars in their garage? Undertaker, for example, likes to use motorcycles and has been seen with a variety of them during his memorable entrances to WWE events. Among the motorcycles he owns are Harley-Davidson V-Rod $21,000, Harley-Davidson Fat Boy $27,000, West Coast Custom Chopper worth $150,000, among many others that have passed through the star's garage. When it comes to cars, it is speculated that The Undertaker has owned many vehicles, such as a 1978 Mercedes-Benz W123, which seems to have been one of his first cars and is currently valued at around $14,000. The former wrestler has also been seen with a customized Toyota Camry in stock car competitions, and although it's not known how much it's worth, an ordinary model can cost more than $28,000 depending on the version chosen. He also seems to have had a Cadillac ATS, a compact sedan powered by a 202 horsepower engine, which costs around $36,000. It is speculated that The Undertaker also has a Chevrolet Tahoe, a high-performance SUV that can comfortably carry up to 9 people. The interior of this car has excellent finishes for the comfort of the passengers and, of course, has many technological features. And for those wishing to purchase a vehicle like this, you need to shell out around $52,000. The WWE star has also been seen in a Chevrolet Suburban, a versatile, robust, and spacious SUV designed to accommodate a large family. To have this large vehicle in your garage, you need to shell out around $62,000. Some sources also suggest that he owns a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, a robust vehicle equipped with a hybrid engine. And although I don't know if the former wrestler actually owns this car, to get an idea of the price, it is estimated to cost around $75,000. Another car he supposedly owns is a Cadillac Escalade ESV, a sleek and fast car that has 7 seats and offers plenty of comfort for its passengers during journeys. And to own a car like the former wrestlers, you have to shell out around $78,000. The Undertaker's collection also includes a Mercedes-Benz SL Class, a luxury sports car that stands out for its lightweight and high level of performance, which can be purchased for up to $110,000. Another Mercedes car he has is a G-Class, a 2-door convertible, great for any type of terrain, which is worth around $140,000. Going up in price, The Undertaker also seems to have a BMW M760 Le Sport, an agile, safe and very powerful vehicle, capable of going from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.7 seconds. And to get an idea of the price, you'd have to shell out around $204,000 for this vehicle. The most luxurious car that the former wrestler is speculated to own is a Bentley Continental GT, a sophisticated vehicle from the renowned Bentley luxury car brand. The interior of the vehicle is finished to the highest standard and, of course, it is equipped with a very powerful engine. And it's no wonder that the former wrestler's car has an estimated value of $220,000. Stone Cold, on the other hand, has been seen with several cars, such as 2008 Kawasaki KLX 450 for $7,200, Kawasaki Mule SX for $9,000, Kawasaki Brute Force 750 for $11,000, Kawasaki Mule Pro MX for $15,000, 1988 Dodge Ramcharger for $17,000, 1965 Ford F100 for $20,000, Kawasaki Mule Pro FXT for $20,000, Kawasaki Teryx 4 from $21,000, 1959 Ford F100 from $22,000, 1995 Ford Bronco from $23,000, 1996 Chevrolet Suburban for $26,000, Kawasaki Teryx KRX 1000 from $27,000, 2003 Ford Focus from $30,000, 2003 Chevrolet Silverado Z71 from $32,000, 1974 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 from $35,000, Jeep Wrangler 4x4 for $38,000, Buick Special 1955 from $40,000, 1971 Corvette Stingray from $41,000, Ford Fairlane 1964 from $51,000, Chevrolet C10 for $57,000, Ford F-150 for $75,000, Corvette C7 for $79,000, and even a 2016 Range Rover for $87,000. One of the most impressive vehicles that Steve Austin drove, which became his trademark during his fights, was a customized monster truck. This robust machine was seen a few times during wrestling competitions, including being used to crush some other vehicles, such as The Rock's Lincoln Continental. To give you an idea of the price of this car, it is estimated that the former wrestler's vehicle is valued at around $150,000. But the most impressive car he drove was a McLaren 720S, a super sports car made for those who like speed. To give you an idea of its power, the vehicle is equipped with a 720 horsepower V8 engine, capable of accelerating from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds, reaching a top speed of 211 miles per hour. According to some sources, the former wrestler's incredible car is valued at around $340,000. In addition to all these cars, it is speculated that he once owned other rather impressive vehicles, but they no longer seem to be part of his collection. Considering the value of the vehicles, it's Stone Cold who wins this round. Other properties. Both fighters have lived in many places, but which one has the most valuable real estate portfolio? Stone Cold, for example, likes to live on farms. It was speculated that the ranch was featured in the reality TV show Broken Skull Challenge, but it was revealed that it was just a location made to represent the former wrestler's property. His real ranch, called Broken Skull Ranch, was located in Tilden, Texas, boasting many impressive environments and over 2,000 acres of land where alligators even lived in the lake. This place was sold by the former wrestler in 2017, but soon after, he acquired another ranch, this time located to the south in Nevada City, naming it Broken Skull Ranch 2.0. Steve Austin's current property covers a large portion of 40 acres of land and is full of enchanting landscapes, making it the place where he spends most of his time these days. Through his social networks, Steve Austin often shares a little of his routine on the incredible rural property. There is, for example, a large residence for him and his dogs, but little is known about its interior, except that it has lots of glass doors and a beautiful wide plank floor. Among the spaces that have been seen are the kitchen with a huge worktop, a living room with cozy sofas, and a garage/shed for him to store his car collection. Outside, there are large fields where the former wrestler grows crops and others where he raises animals such as horses, as well as plenty of land for him to do with as he pleases. The ranch is also home to many species of animal life, such as a brood of chickens, which have their custom-built coop to live in. This place offers everything Steve Austin needs to live very peacefully, and to acquire this property, he had to fork out quite a bit of money. According to the media, the star bought the property for $2.9 million. The Undertaker, in turn, had a beautiful ranch in Texas. and although the records are few, it is known that this place was once rented by Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt while he was working on the film The Tree of Life in the region in 2008. It is currently unknown whether the property still belongs to The Undertaker or how much it may have been sold for. In addition to these properties, it is speculated that he has other properties scattered around the United States, where he is probably enjoying his retirement in more privacy with his family. And since we don't know the price of The Undertaker's real estate, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Aircraft. When it comes to traveling in comfort, both athletes use beautiful aircraft, but who has the best means of transport? The Undertaker has, for example, been seen getting out of a Hawker 800 XP, a modern medium-sized business jet. The interior of the jet is very luxurious and can accommodate up to 10 passengers depending on the configuration. The aircraft of this model that the star used was the N899TM, and to enjoy a jet like this, you have to spend a lot of money. To give you an idea of the price, a new aircraft of this model would cost around $5 million. But if The Undertaker had only chartered it, he may have spent around $4,500 for each hour of flight. On another occasion, the former wrestler has also shared photos on his Instagram account of a Cessna Citation XLS, a beautiful, modern, medium-sized, high-performance twin-engine executive aircraft capable of carrying up to 12 passengers. With first-rate interior finishes, this plane offers quiet and cozy flights. It is not known whether The Undertaker owns this jet, but if he only charters flights, he spends around $5,000 an hour. Steve Austin, for his part, is not far behind. He has flown, for example, in a Robinson R-44, one of the most reliable helicopter models, which, depending on the specifications, can carry 3 passengers in addition to the pilot in a 46 cubic foot cabin. To buy a helicopter like this, you have to pay around $500,000, while the average hourly charter rate is $900. Steve Austin also often shares photos of what appears to be his private jet, the Hawker 400 XP, a medium-sized twin-engine executive aircraft ideal for interstate and international travel. The interior of the jet can carry up to 8 passengers in comfort and refinement. Called the N865TM, the former wrestler's jet seems to offer plenty of comfort for him and his dogs to travel safely between the country's states while enjoying unique views that only aircraft like this can provide. And although it's not certain whether he owns the aircraft, it's estimated that the price of a jet of this model costs around $2.5 million. As they probably don't own the aircraft, points for both of them. Net worth. Everyone knows that both WWE stars have made a lot of money during their careers. But who has amassed the biggest net worth? Although it's unclear how much The Undertaker earned at the peak of his career, in 2019 some sources estimated that Calloway charged about $25,000 per hour for appearances outside of WWE. In other words, he should earn a lot more than that inside the WWE. Currently, The Undertaker no longer actively participates in matches since he retired in 2020, but he still has a Legends contract with WWE, which serves especially to promote the brand at events around the world. And according to some rumors, The Undertaker makes around $2.5 million a year. It's also worth remembering that as a memorable wrestler who has starred in many matches over the decades, Calloway earns a great deal of money through image rights and sales of his character's merchandise, such as clothing and games. The Undertaker is also a world-renowned wrestling celebrity and has therefore had advertising deals with famous brands, such as a toy line with Mattel. On Instagram, the WWE legend has over 5 million followers, and he also uses the social network to make paid partnerships with brands. It is also believed that the former wrestler receives significant amounts of money through Callahart Crossroads, a company with which he is associated in the real estate sector with Scott Everhart. To give you an idea, the pair invested $2.7 million in 2006 to build a property in Loveland, Colorado. And according to reports from the site, each individual unit sells for around $700,000. Quite a deal, isn't it? And although it's difficult to determine the value of the former wrestler's fortune, some sources estimate that currently, after deducting all taxes, The Undertaker has a net worth of approximately $17 million. Stone Cold, for his part, is not far behind. He was, for example, one of the most influential competitors of the Attitude Era, starring in major fights that earned him high incomes. Although it is not known how much Steve Austin earned per year from wrestling competitions, some rumors suggest that he earned between $5 and $12 million between 1999 and 2003. However, he didn't stop raking in the big bucks after retiring in 2003. That's because although he has left the ring, Steve Austin is still a wrestling star, always involved in competitions and perpetuating his legacy. To give you an idea of how much he makes, in 2021 alone, Sports Rush reported that he and WWE pocketed $3.66 million from merchandise sales. Stone Cold also has other ventures, such as lines of drinks known as Broken Skull American Lager and Broken Skull IPA, in collaboration with the traditional brewing company El Segundo Brewing. Another source of income is merchandise sales. Through the Steve Cold brand, the WWE personality sells products linked to his image, such as t-shirts and other accessories. Over the years, he has decided to invest in his writing career, having already published books such as The Stone Cold Truth. Steve Austin's biggest source of income must surely come from royalties and advertising deals with famous brands, such as the 316 clothing line, the WWE 2K series of games, the Japanese company Kawasaki, among many others. Added to his other sources of income, his turnover is even higher. It's speculated that with all his jobs combined, including brand endorsements, the star now earns around $3 million a year. Although no one knows for sure what Steve Austin's fortune is, some sources estimate that the former wrestler's net worth today, after all taxes have been deducted, is $30 million. But the figure is likely to be higher. And for having a higher estimated fortune, Stone Cold wins this last round. Point for him. At the end of this fight, we had 3 points for The Undertaker against 6 points for Stone Cold, and he was the champion. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, deals to satisfy your curiosity.